So today's November 17th. Woo, we are nearing Thanksgiving. Go out there and do the Uber, the Uber. But anyway, today's topic is going to be about Israel. It's a touchy topic, can get you canceled, can even get you killed. We know what the Israelis are up to. We see them in action. We are in no doubt as to what they're capable of. But the reason why I brought up Israel is like, come on, Israel. Come on, people. Come on. Come on, Israel. What happened? Lord have mercy. I have never seen a group of white people drop the ball like Israelis have dropped the ball. Never in my life. Never in my life have I ever seen white people fuck up like that. It's beyond belief. It is beyond belief. I have never seen white people fumble like that. Usually white people on top of the game. That's why the rest of us, I'm black. We can't have white people gotta be on top of the game, or else the rest of us are gonna lose hope. What's going on, Israel, man? Israel, you guys should have dropped a nuclear bomb in Gaza and called it a day. You could not even have, if you had dropped off a nuclear bomb and killed everybody there, you would not have come out as worse as you are in right now. I mean, you people really fumbled, man. Good Lord, man. I have never seen that. Like I said, I've never seen white people fail like that. It is beyond belief. I mean, you've been telling us for decades, close to that you're dealing with stupid people. That the Israeli, nobody can out-strategize. Nobody can out-think an Israeli. With Mossad, you guys can kill anybody. I mean, you guys you put bombs in beepers. I mean, you guys on top of the food chain. You guys, nobody can defeat you. But you let some starving people defeat you. What is going on here? Some starving people. People in tracksuits. We see them on TV. Tracksuits and a Kalashnikov and sneakers. Or they call them trainers in Britain. Defeat you. They didn't defeat you militarily, but they defeated you in the court of public opinion. How did that happen, man? Come on, people. How did that happen? I mean, people you told us this were stupid people defeated you. But you see, that's a good thing when you live next to people. The Palestinians have known they live next to you guys and they have seen you guys. It's a classic case when you think your shit don't stink. When you think your shit don't stink. Yep, and that's Israel for you. They've been lying for so long and making money from their lies for so long that like I said, you know what the guys don't sell your product. If you're selling drugs, don't do your own product. That's the thing with Israel, with the Holocaust and everything. They have beat that camel or donkey for all it's worth. Held hostage the rest of the world with that Holocaust. If you bring up anything with Israel, they'll always bring up the Holocaust. You had the whole world blackmailed on that, and you are winning. I mean, you guys were making money like there's no tomorrow. I mean, you guys were making money. That's all it is. I mean, to the Israelis, I mean, I'm not trying to come up with tropes, but it's true. You guys were making money like there's no tomorrow on the Holocaust. And then you guys go on and commit a Holocaust, and then you can use the Holocaust used to make money or to make money no more. Lord have mercy, man. Come on, people. Like I'm saying, you guys should have just dropped a nuclear bomb on Gaza. The sword of Jericho on his head. You should have dropped a couple of them, killed everybody there. Killed even the cockroaches there. You would have come off better. Now you guys, you could have come off way better than you are right now. I'm telling you the truth, man. You had You had the Holocaust that you used to blackmail everybody with. Now you went and committed a Holocaust in another country, in Gaza, not another country. Now you cannot use the same Holocaust anybody to make money out of other people and guilt trip everybody. I don't know, man. It's amazing, man. You guys, I mean, I've never seen a fall from grace that bad. Even me right now, I used to watch Israelis. What the hell's going on up here? I used to watch Israeli shows on Netflix. I don't watch that shit no more. I used to watch Fauda. Doran! We can't have Doran no more. Oh my God, we cannot have Doran no more. We can't have Doran anymore. That's for sure. We cannot have Doran. Doran no more. We can't have Doran anymore. It ain't gonna fly. What is Doran gonna be doing? Committing a genocide? We can't have Doran commit genocide. He's a good guy. The Beauty of Jerusalem, there was another show I watched on Netflix. It was a good show. I mean, it was decent. I mean, you still had the propaganda in it. Because, everything. And that's the thing with Israel. You guys cannot help propaganda everything. Everything always has to come back to your victimhood and your suffering. I mean, you can bake a cake with the Israeli and he's going to bring up the Holocaust. You'll be like, dude, we're just baking a cake. That's their sense of victimhood is so steep. It's so embedded in you, man. I mean, you guys, I think from the day you were born, your baby comes out of the womb and you're already throwing the Holocaust at him. Holocaust! The kid is like, the doctor is slapping the kid's behind trying to see if the kid is functioning. The doctor is saying, Holocaust, Holocaust, Holocaust. Good Lord, have mercy on man. You just been I bet you the first thing the kid says in Israel is Holocaust. Before he says daddy or mommy, the first thing he says is the Holocaust, because that's how you guys, you blackmailed everybody, you programmed everybody. So like I said, it don't make any sense to me, man. I have never seen anything like this, man. Never in my life. And I ain't old. I'm only 40 years old, but I have never seen the people form from grace. I mean, you guys, you look at, we can't believe anything you guys say. You guys got Nick Fuentes, a freaking neo-Nazi, a freaking Holocaust denier. He makes more sense than you guys. Bring an Israeli official on TV and I'll listen to Nick Fuentes all day long. Before at least Nick Fuentes, he'll call me a nigger. Nick Fuentes will call me a nigger in 2 seconds flat. But at least I know where he's coming from. An Israeli official will try to lie to me and pick my pocket and call me a nigger. I'm telling you the truth. You go to Israel, I'm telling you, if you're black and you go to Israel, they'll call you a nigger in 2 seconds flat and then accuse you of being an anti-Semite. That's a good thing about Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes will call me a nigger straight out. He doesn't care. But an Israeli will call me a nigger and then accuse me of being an anti-Semite. That's Israel for you. We'll call you a nigger and accuse you of being an anti-Semite. That's the whole shtick of Israel. How you build a country on that? And how do you build a country on your whole existence is to make money off other people by your guilt tripping them? Come on, people. You guys the 5th biggest or the 4th biggest army in the world. But he's always a victim. Nuclear weapons, 200 nuclear weapons. I don't know how many nuclear weapons you have got. You could destroy the whole Middle East 20 times over, but he's always a victim. He interviews an Israeli. They nearly wiped us out. Yeah. Hamas was going to wipe out our whole of Israel. Yeah. October 7th, they nearly wiped us all out. Yeah. A militia who's starving, who, if they eat 2,000 calories a day, is a miracle. Yeah. They're going to wipe out our whole of Israel. God, man, you saw that, oh my God, that's a beautiful, God damn, that's a beautiful service truck. Yeah, a militia of 30,000 or 20,000 people in Gaza who are under blockade for how many years is going to wipe out a country with the 5th biggest army in the world, most advanced army in the world, probably the 2nd or 3rd most advanced army in the world. And even this October 7, you guys let it happen. It was all I don't think you knew it was going to happen, but you let it happen. Because at the end of the day, it was going to serve the purpose of victimhood, and then you were going to use it to kick the Gazans out. Everything. I like a movie I watched about Israelis, and it captures the Israeli 100%. I mean, that was the best. And it's an old movie. This movie came out in the 90s. I remember watching it. I rented it actually. it says Israeli is a perpetrator and a victim all in the same line. And it's true. That movie captures the Israeli, because no matter what you do, the Israeli will always come out ahead. God damn, that traffic is scary. Traffic is, it's true. No matter which way the wind blows, you always win. You can't. But that's what these Arabs, I mean, that's what I say. At the end of the day, you guys are going to win, because you guys are good at the long game. Even right now, all these criticism in America, the Israelis will come out ahead. Because like I said, all the Israelis now, they're betting, they're blundering right now, because they are, like I said, because they have been playing the victim for so long. Now they can't, their strategy is just, they're way off. They're wondering what's going on. The Holocaust doesn't work anymore. So they're kind of, before in the old days, they just, anti-Semitism doesn't work anymore. Because like we said, they're the biggest anti-Semites themselves. The Palestinians are Semites too. So, so I don't get it. I mean, they are lost right now, but in the long run, they'll win. Because like I said, they have been playing this game for so long, and they know Americans are got a short memory. So in the long run, they're going to win. But man, come on, people, man. You guys blundered. I mean, I have never seen anything like this in my life. For the longest time. We used to root for Israel. I remember I read the book, The Hajj. I read The Hajj and Exodus, Middle-earth Pass. We used to root for Israel. I watched so many Israelis films. We used to root for you guys. You guys were the civilized people around those other guys. But now you guys, what the hell? But only to realize you guys were everything is a lie. You lie about everything. Nobody hates the Israelis. Nobody hates Jews. But we hate being lied to. A human being doesn't like. Nobody likes to be lied to. Nobody likes to be treated. That's the difference. We don't hate anybody, man. We are too busy. We're trying to make money. Nobody has time. We're too busy trying to make money, man. We have no time to hate anybody. I don't care about Israelis. But the problem with them is an Israeli will try to pick your pocket every time and lie to you. That's the difference. That's what I'm saying. Nick Fuentes will call you a nigger straight out. Okay, at least I accept that. But Israelis will just try to lie to you, pick your pocket, and call you a nigger afterwards. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. And what you see in Gaza, that's what Israel is all about. They don't have, the average Israeli is not a. You think they are ashamed of that? No, hell no. The average Israeli is not ashamed of that. Come on, man. They are not. They support, 90% of Israel support what is happening in Gaza. They don't care about those people. Like I said, they're always a victim. So, you have conditioned young people. You've done a good job with propaganda. But like I said, the problem is that don't use the same drug. If you're going to use propaganda on people, you got to be smart a bit. You got to switch your game a little bit, man. I mean, switch it up a little bit and I think even once in a while, not all the time though, once in a while, just think to yourself, you know what? These people may not be that down. Give other people credit. And that's the reason why you guys reacted, the reason why you wanted to massacre all the Palestinians after what happened on October 7th is because you guys are so pissed off that these people could actually think and dare to do that against you guys. Because you could not picture it. You cannot picture that other people can actually think and can actually strategize and do something like this. Because you've convinced yourself you're the only people you're the smartest guys in the room. And that's the reason why you reacted the way you did. Oh my God, there's freaking roadkill everywhere. That's the only reason why you reacted the way you did. If that was another group of white people fighting you guys, you would not have reacted the same way you did. I'm telling you the truth. If Armenia or another white people came and Swedish came and attacked you the way they did, you would not have reacted the same way. It's true, you would not have reacted the same way. The reason why you reacted the same way is because you're Palestinians and you guys just think you're better than them. How dare they? We're supposed to be the ones on top of the world. But come on, Israel. Once in a while, dude. Once in a while. Come on. Come on, people, man. Come on. Once in a while, you gotta be like, you know what? Yeah, I think that's the problem with the white. I'm black. I've never walked in one day and think my shit don't stink. The world tells me every day, man. The world tells me every day. I wake up, you're a nigger. You're no good. I'm telling you the truth. The world tells me that every day, man. You're a nigger. You're no good. But white people, man, you guys can get into periods where you guys just like, damn, I'm hot shit. I can't do no wrong. I see it all the time. I mean, that's the most amazing thing. I like to be a white person for one day. One day only. Just to walk around and be like, bam, walk around like my shit don't stink. I'm just, not the average white person, just to think that way. Because like I said, me, I'm black. I'm used to being told you're no shit. Yeah. So, but then Israelis, come on. You just drank the Kool-Aid. You believed in your own, that you are the shit. You can lie to anybody all day long. You can play the victim all day long. You can throw the Holocaust out there. It's 50 years ago. The world has moved on. Most people can't even remember what happened 20 years ago. The average, I'm 40s. I know the Holocaust. I know about the Holocaust. I watched Schindler's List. I know that stuff. And a 20-year-old, a kid right now, what does a 20-year-old know about the Holocaust? Oh, what? You gotta switch it up. You're stuck in the same old, you're trying to sell the same old victimhood to 20-year-olds. No one's okay about the Holocaust. What? Happened when? 19 what? They did what? They moved people, who what? Huh? Even trying to explain average 20-year-old, trying to explain to them how it happened, they'll look at you like you're crazy. What do you mean? Just they cannot visualize it. I can visualize it. I'm in my 40s. I grew up watching history. I know about World War II. I'm a history. I love history. But now you guys are trying to appeal to the video game generation with the same victimhood, the same stories about the Holocaust. Most of the Holocaust survivors have died. Maybe the kids who went there. And the people who talk the loudest about the Holocaust have nothing to do with it. The victims, I remember when I was young, I used to hear the victims talk about the Holocaust. Now the people talking about the Holocaust are Israelis in their 20s. You're like, what the fuck do you know about the Holocaust? And they're the biggest ones, or people like who never had nothing to do with the Holocaust. They're like, maybe their grandparents went through the Holocaust, but them, they have nothing to do with it. And they're the biggest victims. How are you a fucking victim? But the funny thing, you tell the same a black person says that about slavery, you guys will be, oh man, you gotta move on, man. We don't want to hear about that, man. You know, but Israelis, they'll get reparations for, like, look at poor Germany. That's a country that can't say anything. Germany has been so whooped, that country cannot say anything about anti-Semitism, man. You guys are, I mean, but like I said, you guys are it's amazing that you guys are, like I said, you guys have beat that horse till it's dead and whatever. Look at Germany. Germany can't say anything. You guys have just put that country in a place where, God damn, somebody dumped baggage. What the hell? You guys have whooped that country to the, and that's what you want with everybody else. Germany cannot say a damn thing about the Holocaust. They cannot say a damn thing. Even to bring up that some Germans suffered during the war, they can't even bring that up. It's so sad. Other people bring it up about what I listened to a podcast about what the Germans went through. The Germans cannot bring it up. They've been so whooped. They can't even, they're war dead. They cannot even, so right now they're trying to do it because there were also them. There's so many people who died. Their young men died. I mean, they were the aggressors, but they still died. You know, Germany cannot do shit because of the Israelis will always bring up anti-Semitism and everybody else. But now that it's finished, Israel, man. Come up with a new strategy, man. Those influencers, you're paying $7,000 a post, man. Give me that money. Give me that money, man. I need money right now. And after these videos, I ain't gonna have no job. You ain't gonna have no job. I ain't gonna have no job. But it's true, give me that money. I'll come up with a better strategy than those. Giving an influencer, 20-year-old influencer, trying to tell another 20-year-old about anti-Semitism and look at you like you got 3 heads. The kid has got, a kid right now getting out of college, can't get a job. He's got about $200,000 in student loans and you're telling him about anti-Semitism. He's like, what the fuck is that gonna do with me? I'm just trying to make money. I gotta have 3 roommates just to rent an apartment. And you're telling me about anti-Semitism and the Holocaust, something that happened 50 years ago. What is that gonna do to me right now? Yeah? Holocaust didn't change anything. People are dying all the time. Rwanda, there was a Holocaust. Nothing happened. Armenia and Azerbaijan in Nagorno-Karabakh, they fought and people were kicked out. Nobody said anything about it. Gaza is a Holocaust. Nobody says anything about it. We watch it on TV. So don't tell us nothing. So what are you telling me about a Holocaust that happened 50 years ago? What's that got to do with me? There have been Holocausts since, after the Holocaust, there have been hundreds of Holocausts. How many people are being wiped out? How many people have died in Iraq during that, whatever that thing? How many people have died? So that's the thing. So anyway, I hope you guys, anyway, let me stop rambling on. I hope it's 20 minutes, enough running my mouth before I get cancelled and kicked out. I won't have a job. Before they'll be doxing me. They'll park a truck outside my house saying he's an anti-Semite. He's a nigger, but he's still an anti-Semite. He's a nigger, but he's still an anti-Semite. Anyway, Israel, come up with a better strategy, man. We are rooting for you, man. But you guys are disappointing us, man. You're white people, man. We need white people on top, man. We need white people on top. You need white people on top, man. We can't have we gotta have white people on top, man. Or else things ain't gonna be right. Come on, Israel. You can come up with a better strategy, man. You guys are dropping the ball, man. You're dropping the ball, man. You can't be always, you cannot run a country on victimhood and trying to get into somebody else's pocket. Yeah. It cannot be a whole country is based on getting into America's pocket. That's what the whole existence of Israel is, just to make money out of America. And lie. I mean, come on, man. You guys got a beautiful country. Build your own country. You don't need to rely on other people. Get rid of your nuclear weapons. Nobody wants to hurt you. Nobody cares. Build your country, man. You got a beautiful country. You got beautiful people, hardworking people. But you can't build a country on lies, man. Come on, Israel, man. You can do better than this. You can't be all about, it can't be all about lying to people and victimhood, man. Come on, people, man. We can do better, man. We're rooting for you guys, man. Do better. Anyway, let me be out. Later. Out.